Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, Damien? What's going on, Giles? How we doing? Oh man, sorry. Sorry for the late start. I was updating some mods and checking some mods out that I wanted to add to the gameplay. Um, so that's why we're starting a little bit later than what I wanted to. I was gonna start at 6, but yeah, I got stuck with mod testing and I added a few different mods. Check Discord. You share it. All right, I'll take a look in a minute. Let me get situated here. I'm kind of testing out some graphic settings that I was putzing around with before stream. But I had to go back down to... Okay, yeah, now it's back to normal. So I was having some weird texture issues. I was trying to expand my field of view, or not field of view, but trying to expand the distance, but it keeps, every time I do it, inside the cab keeps getting pixelated really bad. So I'm back at 200%. So let's, all right, well, that's doing that. Let's get some music here. Let's get a playlist. I don't even know what I want to listen to today. We'll just play this normal playlist. But yeah, we'll just carry on. Your game broke. No, I gotta rebuild it. My fault. I'm sorry. I apologize. I don't know what I did, but sorry. Yeah, it's like anytime that I go higher, I get real pixelated in the game. So I don't know. I don't know why it does that. I appreciate the subscription, Giles or Gills. I don't know. So there was a moisture mod. I don't have it activated. I did download it. There was a moisture mod that came out, but I don't know if it's really going to affect me on this field. I was kind of monkeying around with it to see kind of what it was all about, and it kind of actually seems like it's a waste of time, because it seems like the only time the moisture mod would actually be effective is if I'm selling the crop right away. But if I dry the contents, it doesn't seem like it's affected. So I'll keep playing around with it off stream, keep testing it out, and see if it's worth me putting on. Like, it is a little bit different than the realistic weather moisture mod. So it affects the sale price, but it doesn't affect the yield. Just the price. Also, they had an update with Ritter put out an update, so now you can actually change the price. Where is it here? Farmland Market. You can actually change the price to whatever you want it. So I looked up the price of what it is for a per hectare in Missouri, and it averages about 21,000. So base game is 18 for this map. So I bumped it up a little to make buying land a little bit more challenging. That was ignore that. You didn't see anything. What's going on, Tone? I also added this other mod, which I haven't really noticed a difference. It's something with oh shit, what is it called? It's like dynamic driving or something. But yeah, from what I've tested, I haven't really noticed anything. All right, we need to get this guy on the other field. So let's turn this off because we got a haul. Got a haul ass. The whole update screwed you up. Why? What did it do? It didn't mess me up. I haven't noticed anything. Let's see if we can do this with this trailer all screwed up. All right, which one? What do we have left to harvest? I think we have this whole side left to harvest. Shoulder surgery today, so I'm in huge F and sling. Would you get rotor cuff? Oh, what am I looking for here? Growth, ready to harvest. Okay, everything's ready to harvest, so we'll go to field 15. Yeah, it's weird. Every time I up my graphics settings, well, past the limit, everything on my dashboard gets pixelated. I don't know why. I think well, I think I have an idea why, but I'll have to do more testing. I really haven't had time to test it out these past couple days. What's wrong with your farm that you got to rebuild? Hey, Black Cells, you're all. Damn. How long are you going to be out for the count? Oh, we still got to do that land as well. So yeah, if I add the moisture mod, the only thing it's really going to affect is my grass, from what I could tell, and hay. That's the only thing that it seems like it's going to be affecting if I do add the moisture. So yeah, we might add it at some point. I don't know if not today, but yeah, it might be a mod that I add in, but I don't think it's not really gonna affect my crops with me drying my product I don't see it making a difference with the moisture mod. Mm-hmm. 6 to 8 weeks. So you're not gonna be able to play Farm Sim for 6 to 8 weeks. No, it's just the moisture mod that came out by Oz. It just affects the sale price. And I don't know how it affects it when it's in silos. It seems like it really only affects it if you sell it right away. But it doesn't seem like you can actually lose yield if you can lose bales. That's about the only thing is you can lose bales because they can get wet and rot. That seems the only thing that you can actually lose. I know he just came out with a video and he was kind of talking about it. I was watching it before I started stream today. Gonna have to use course plan AI for everything. Come on, you got this. Use controller in a week. Can't screenshot it at the moment. No worries. He was just showing waiting to harvest or loose yield. Yeah, like I said, I have it downloaded. I'll play around with it and see. But when I tested it last night, or I was kind of monkeying around with it last night because I wanted to see what would happen if I took product out of the silo, and it gave it a grade. But then when I did dried soybeans, it didn't have a grade attached to it. So and also with, I don't know if you heard me say, but with this with the farmland mod, it's in beta, or the most recent dev build. He added it where you can actually change how much you want the base price to be per hectare. So I actually changed it. I looked it up what it was in Missouri. And they say the average is 21,000. So this map is 18, but I changed it to 21,200 is what I changed it to. So I also tried, there's another mod, and I use caution with it because it fucking, if you watch the latest Scruff video, it's the neighbors do work, but I was getting some frame drops when I was testing it out before stream. So I probably, as much as I like it and I would like to use it, I'm probably not going to use it. Yeah, I just wanted to see what it would be, and I was like, I don't know, it could have been just things were loading in. So mind you, it was like a 5-minute test that I did just to see what they look like on the field when they were working. So, but it was weird because it was like, What am I getting right now? So I'm getting 108. I was getting like, yeah, so I was getting 95, but then it would drop down to like 50 or 40, and then it would hop back up to 95. And I don't like, maybe it was just they were loading in, but I don't like when it hops like that. So that's why I'm probably not going to use the mod. I got to make sure that, let's see. But yeah, like I said, again, I will have to do some more testing myself. I know Mail Dad told me about it. I saw it the other day. And I knew right away that it probably wouldn't be something that I would really want, just because I knew that it was going to be a FPS hit. Let's see. I think we want 90 degrees. Let's find out. Yeah. All right. Start job. The 2 updates took everything, deleted everything but the map itself. That's weird. I don't know why everything would get deleted with the update for you. That just seems odd. What's up, J Farms? I mean, the only thing I could think of is mod pack that you're using. Maybe he took it off of Mod Hub. I don't know. But no, because I'm pretty sure that if you download something on Mod Hub, you have it until you delete it yourself. Yeah, because I have realistic weather, and I know that's not on the Mod Hub anymore. So I'm pretty sure. I don't know. That's weird that your stuff got deleted on console. It was a DLC that you got? Well, that's even more weird. That... Are you sure it wasn't something that you accidentally clicked? What DLC got deleted? I don't know. Just seems weird. I'm gonna hit that mailbox, ain't I? Oh, nope, we're good. We're golden. It was in the middle of working the 8400 on. Huh. Yeah, but wouldn't the update occur until, doesn't it happen until like after you quit the game? I don't think the update actually happens if you're in the middle of playing on a map. I don't think the update happens. I don't know. Either way, how many buildings did you have to, how much, yeah, how many buildings do you have to like redo? All right. Everything is set. Let's go back to bailing, which all right, we can go put this truck or this trailer away and grab our trailer here. So how's Ray County treating you, J Farms? I have it. I might. I mean, I'm not, I don't know. I like plowing snow every once in a while, and then I kind of, after like the first day of doing it, I'm over it. Oh, wait, I meant to park on the other side. How did you see the F-14? No, I haven't been on Discord all day today. I was busy working. Like I said, I'm horrible with Discord. I very rarely go on it. I go in spurts. Oh, I meant to finish this up before sending them over that way. Oops. I'll have to go back and touch that up. Yeah, I can only tolerate social media for about 10 minutes and then I get bored. Oh, wait. It's... Hopefully it works. There we go. Cool. All right, we got auto load to work here. We'll go pick up our bales. Not too many on this field. Damn, I thought we had more than this. We really don't have that many bales. VTOL... VR. So I'm not really impressed with VR gaming. I'm not really much of a VR gamer. I don't know. When I think of VR, I think of like simulation games are probably different, but for the most part, most games, like when I think of VR, like I want true to life, like I'm actually in it, and the graphics kind of take me out of that. Hold on. Ooh. He's probably working. Thank you. Now, we should lose control if we drive high speed on the field. According to this mod, that's what the mod description says. You lose, the faster you go on a field, you lose traction. So we'll see. Maybe on normal roads too. It might be normal roads as well. Looked like a cool mod. It was something that I had to download. I always like realistic mods. Oh, before we go too far, what is the price of bales right now? Is it worth saving or should we sell them? Let's see. Straw. It is definitely not a good time to sell. Where am I going? Had a pretty terrible morning this week. No problem. Sorry to hear about that. We're all here chilling. Hopefully you have a better night than day. And the people that give you shit about your shoes, fuck them. And let's go grab other bales. Yeah, we'll do the headlands first. Oh, why did that one change? Is that hay? Where? Oh, it's a soybean straw. How the hell did we get a soybean straw? I thought that was left over when I unloaded. It looks like a soybean straw as well. Weird. I don't know how the hell we got soybean. Oh, you know what? I bet it switched over when maybe when I harvested? I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, it's gonna be a short stream today, unfortunately. I started a little late. I felt like playing some farm sim. I was in the mood. Didn't care what time I started. But yeah, unfortunately today is gonna be a short stream. I might be on tomorrow. I don't know. Can't make any promises, but tomorrow I got kind of an easy day as well, so. Alright, after this, we have like We have like 8 months to screw around and not have to worry about our fields. All right, I think that's all of them so far. One over here. I'm not seeing any else. Chat, you see anything else? I don't see any. I think we're good. I think we got them all. Oh, yeah. The mod is definitely in effect. So yeah, we don't have to worry about keeping any straw, because I found out that if you don't have a slurry tank or manure pit, whatever you put down just stays there permanently. I did not know that before, so I overbought bales last time. But let's take a look at prices. Soybean straw 24,000 is what we're gonna make off of it for max price. So not a huge amount, but that will cover a payment. Actually a couple payments that will cover. So I'm okay with that. And try to do your farm tomorrow. Get that's done. Actually, we'll take this to the actually. Save my spot here. I'm gonna deactivate that mod real quick. Oop, sorry for the mic. So the mod, if you guys are curious, it is on Mod Hub. I don't know. I assume it's probably PC only. Dynamic Drive Pro. That's what it's called. I may activate it later on. I don't know yet. Wasn't quite what I thought. Mm-hmm. No, 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 no. Why do you do stupid things? There. Yeah, that truck. Dude, rebuilding and building up a farm is the best part. Get maybe you come up with something better that you had before. Mhm. Oh, we gotta get rid of our sweatshirt. It's getting a little too warm for sweatshirt weather here. All right, waiting for our lines, our field lines to show up. There we go. Oh, another thing with the moisture system is why I'm debating on using this, because I wanted to use the irrigation system, but I don't think with that moisture, I really need to worry about it because it only stays in a certain range, so you'll always have moisture on the field. That's another reason why I'm thinking of not using it. It's just because I wanted to use the irrigation system. Nice. Oh shit. That's what we forgot to do. Where are you? Right there. All right, go unload him. Hold your phone with one hand. Wait, are you flying that on Microsoft Flight Sim? How are you enjoying the game or this simulator? Nice. Now you said it was free, right? Did you get it on? You got it on console, or did you get it on PC? What where'd you get it that it was free? Was it on Steam? You said you got Microsoft Flight Sim for free, right? Oh, $30. Oh, okay. I don't know. I swear you said the other day that it was free. Oh, man. What's going on, Game Boys? How you been? I wish this told you like the fill level of this. I knew if I needed to go unload it. I don't want to detach this, so I'm going to try this, but I have a feeling she is going to struggle. But I'm going to try using this tractor to pull our cart here. But I have a feeling it's going to fail. I should have attached this to the windrower and use this for the other thing, but it might work. I will struggle up hills, but okay, this is not gonna work. What we'll do is I'll just have to redo my lines here. How was my day? My day was good. It was actually somewhat decent outside, even though we got a shit ton of snow the past couple days. I like snow. I don't like when it's cold and windy, but I like snow. I love driving in snow. That's my favorite. That was my favorite type of year, snow and when it snows outside. don't even know how much grass we have. I'm hoping next yield we can turn it into hay and sell it. Sell the bales. Nah, I like the all natural way of doing bales. And let's make sure this is good. I mean, maybe when I remodel my farm or this section of the farm, maybe I will. But for now, it's not a huge deal. I don't even know if we're gonna be making hay, depending on how much. You know, obviously, as we get more cows, they're gonna eat more. So we also, speaking of which, we should see how much food they have here. They got 27 and they got 45, so they're good. We do not want the animals to die. Already had that happen. God dang it. It's this tractor. This tractor is Sometimes it turns really easily, and then sometimes it hard and stuck. Really easy to oversteer on this tractor for some reason. At least with a mouse and keyboard. I don't know how it handles with the wheel. We haven't driven it with the wheel yet. We had a better yield this year than the last time. Rain tomorrow? No. No, not really. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fishtail action. Jesus, we got a lot of grass on this field right now. Definitely more than what we had last time that we cut this. At the calf barn. Should get the calf barn to get that. Can you repeat that, Damien? I don't know what you mean. All good. What's going on, Brennan? Yeah, it was already part of the base map, having them split like that. Tomorrow, well, we'll probably finish harvesting. If I stream tomorrow, finish harvesting, and then probably throughout the next couple months, we'll worry about. We gotta cultivate our fields. I don't know if we gotta plow this year or not. And then it's getting ready to plant corn. No, I probably won't help. I gotta work on my farm. I got deadlines to meet, damn it. How did we miss all this stuff? Oh, you hate doing this. I had to do this on FS17 for Smoky Mountain 2. Do little by little. What I meant is, like, get your farm built, do little by little, ignore the crops for now. How many days in the month are you playing? Are you only playing one day? Maybe up it to have more days. Give you more time to get the stuff done. You can always go with my rule. Four days in a month. Seven. That's a lot of days in a month. I mean, you would definitely have enough time to get everything done, but you'd probably be sleeping a lot. That'd be crazy long days. 20, 23 months, or what is the max? 30? Yeah. Yeah, but the building you don't have to do all at once. I do it in increments. I don't know. How much grass do we have in our silo? Or you could take a year off and not plant. Another option. All right, we got 123,000. All right, I gotta use the restroom, and then we'll get him on to the next field. Back. Do I have to shut off seasons off, or can I pause it for that month? For what? What do you need to shut seasons off for? All right, give me a second. I'll be right back. Why would you want to stop it? I would just leave it. Just leave it and work in between. I mean, it might screw things up, so that's why I wouldn't mess with it if you have it on. Yeah, but I believe the seasons is just having a fixed month just changes the lighting, so it's always like that. Doesn't you still have you'll still lose your crop even if you're in winter, you're still going to lose your crop, I believe. It will just kind of go off the old farming play style. Can't you have AI do some of the work while you're working on doing other stuff around the farm? Yeah, you just don't get the visual, but you still have the effects of it having crop get withered. Shit, I thought I turned that off. So my question is, do you have to build the... I mean, you have to build a farm right now? You can't do it in between doing the jobs or doing your work? I don't understand. I mean, if you don't want to lose your crop, just give yourself more days in a month, so you have a couple more extra days, so you're not rushing into 3 days to get it done. That's the whole reason I switched to the 4 days. I'd be freaking out if I only had 3 days. Back up like the production parts, the storage for the equipment. So why don't you just do what I said, where you you give yourself more days in a month, so you have more days to get a couple things done. Slow down time to 0.5. Or you could role play it as you had a fire and you're rebuilding, and it just slowly start building, putting stuff back up as you play throughout the years. Like I said, worst comes to worst, just give yourself, extend the month so you have more months in more days in a month, and everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Mm. Okay, I need to get rid of deactivate. Change that to 90. Actually, no, take that back. We want to do, I like going the other way with this. What's going on? Second chance. Yeah, that's good. Shit, it's already 9 o'clock. All right, I'm gonna do a couple more passes and I gotta get off. Which I knew I wasn't gonna get all this done, but at least this weekend we might be able to plant our corn this weekend. That's if I get on. It's like an 85% chance that I stream tomorrow. We'll do like 2 more passes. Why are you blocked? I'm not going to worry about him being blocked. I'll deal with that issue tomorrow. I want to see if we have to plow any of the fields. We shouldn't. Nope, none of our fields. All of our fields are good, and we'll be plowing after the corn, so... All right, this will be the final pass. That's where I'm going to save it. Save it right there. All right, chat. I shall see you guys. Just say it one more time. I don't see why I wouldn't be on tomorrow, but like I said, there's still a slim chance I may not be. But anyways, tomorrow we'll be continuing to harvest and also continuing taking care of our grass. Anyways, you guys take it easy. I appreciate everyone that has stopped on in. Peace.